the comparison video for you. Now, what I mean by this is that there are a couple of fragrances that have been compared with other fragrances. Like you have some fragrances in the niche, some niche fragrances that have been compared to other niche or some designer fragrances. So basically fragrances that have been touted to smell alike. So we're going to see what Simon thinks about these fragrances.
Oh, this is exciting.
Okay, so this is, I'll just show them what I'm spraying. And the second one. So you can turn around now.
Okay.
All right, now. So.
Okay. Okay. I smelled this one and I thought, okay, this is Aventus.
Okay.
So you can see which one that is. You know which one that I thought was Aventus.
Yeah.
I thought that was Aventus.
Okay.
And this smells like a smokier, weaker Aventus.
Smokier, weaker Aventus.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And do they smell alike?
Yes.
They smell alike.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
what
They're
is
very close.
What is the percentage of similarity?
Like
What would you say?
like 95, 97.
95, 97.
And now that time is going on,
Yeah.
a few seconds later,
Yeah.
they smell almost the same.
Almost the same, right?
This first one is
Yeah.
a little bit smokier
Okay.
now, and I get the pineapple more for this one,
Okay.
the second one.
So you get, this one is more pineapple to you,
The second one, yeah.
the second one, and this is more smoky.
Yes.
Okay. But they smell really almost identical to you, right?
Yeah.
So if someone were to wear this
Mm-hmm.
around you, would you, if someone were to wear maybe one around you, would you think it's remarkably different from the other one?
No, I don't think I could tell them
You don't think
apart.
you tell them apart,
It's
yeah?
only because I'm looking at them side by side that I'm like,
Okay.
okay, I can smell this, I can
All
smell
right.
that.
So one could easily pass off as the other one when it's worn by somebody, yeah?
I think so, yeah.
All right.
They're
would
so
you know,
similar.
Would you like to know what they are?
I think I know which one's which.
Really?
With time,
With time, right? Okay.
this is Aventus. And
Yes,
this is
that's a right on.
Club
That's
de
Club de
Nuit.
Nuit Intense Man.
Mhm.
Spot on. So
Wow, that's surprising.
that's surprising, yeah?
Uh-huh.
It's really close, is it?
And from the beginning, that
Yeah.
Club de Nuit smelled more like Aventus to me than
At the
Aventus.
beginning?
Yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
Okay, so
And this smells weaker.
Aventus smells weaker?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If somebody were to consider the asking price for Aventus as too high, do you think Club de Nuit Intense Man would be a good way to go?
It depends. I don't actually know how much Club de Nuit Intense
All right.
Man costs.
Aventus costs over £200
For how much?
for 120 ml,
Okay.
and Club de Nuit Intense Man costs about £30, between £30 and £35 for 100 ml.
You fools! Why are you buying Aventus?
Well, you had it, guys. Blind smell. That's her verdict.
With time, Aventus
Yeah.
is a little bit nicer smelling.
Okay.
It's a
so
bit
do you
more
think?
melodic, harmonious.
So it's more. You feel it's more evenly blended.
Yes.
It's more smooth.
And I can pick out the different notes more
Notes.
in the Club
Okay.
de Nuit.
Now, do you feel you can pick them out more because you are smelling them close?
Oh, yeah.
Do you think it would be different? It'd be that obvious if it's in the air?
No, not at all. With
Okay.
the percentage of similarity,
Yeah.
if I wasn't comparing them side to side, I
Yeah.
wouldn't know that one wasn't the other. If
Okay.
you gave me Club de Nuit Intense and said,
Yeah. That's
that's
Aventus.
Aventus, I'd be like,
Yes.
yeah, it is.
Okay.
If you gave me Aventus and said, it's Club de Nuit, I'd be like, okay.
All right. So it's that similar, yeah.
That's similar.
Okay.
But Club de
So-
Nuit is smokier.
We had pre-sprayed these cards. So we have cards that have been sprayed about 30 minutes earlier on. So both fragrances should be in their dry down on those cards now. So I'm going to give it to her to smell to see if they actually smell the same in their dry down about 30, 40 minutes after spraying, okay?
Okay.
This is Aventus.
Mm-hmm.
And this Club de Nuit Intense Man.
They smell more different after time.
They smell more different after time?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Aventus.
Okay.
This one is it's changing more.
It's changing more. So Club de Nuit Intense Man is changing more?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's still smokier.
It's still smokier. So that is more fruit. It has more pineapple, sweeter in it. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
But what about the blend? Is it obviously different, remarkably different?
At this point, it starts to get more like 80% similar.
80% similar at this point, yeah?
It loses a lot of the similarity.
But which one is stronger in terms of strength right now?
Aventus has kept
Aventus?
it. Which is strange because when you first dry them,
Yeah.
Club de Nuit is stronger.
Okay.
But actually, with time,
Can I smell
Aventus
this?
is stronger.
I don't really smell the difference in strength.
Really?
Yeah, maybe my nose is all Aventused up, or okay. So the question now that needs to be answered is that: does the price difference really justify going for Aventus over Club de Nuit Intense Man in terms of, does the smell, is the smell, the difference in smell, yeah, is it worth paying another £170 for Aventus?
No, I don't see how you can justify it.
Okay.
Seeing how they smell, side by side like this.
Yeah.
Even with time, if I smell Club de Nuit first, the older one,
Okay.
it's still delicious. It still smells like Aventus.
Okay, so it's still pleasant to your nose, right?
Yeah, I think you're just paying for the
maybe
label. You're paying for Creed.
the cool bottle, and you're paying for the name. And for those of you batch heads that want to know what batch it is, just hold on. This is the 2014 K01 batch. I don't know if you can see. This batch is, supposed to be the fruitier, pineapple, really juicy pineapple batch. And yeah, that's what was used. So guys, there you have it. The difference between Aventus and Club de Nuit Intense Man is, yeah,
Not much.
it's
There's
not
not
much,
much
yeah.
difference.
All right then. So those of you that have Club de Nuit Intense Man, I don't think you are missing too much if you don't, if you're not able to go for Aventus. So just be happy with Club de Nuit Intense Man, yeah. If you want, or if you really want to have Aventus, you could just get a decant, But if you have the money to get Aventus, why not, yeah?
If you've got it to chuck
If
away.
you've got it, yeah?
Yeah.
All right then. So moving on to the next comparison.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
So for the next comparison, if you just turn aside, thank you. So this is the first one. Right then. Smell that.
Okay. Okay.
What do you think about that?
It smells not very unique.
Not very unique, yeah.
It kind of
Okay.
smells like a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff
Smell
out there.
before.
Okay, compare it with this one.
Okay. This one's sweeter.
That's sweeter, yeah?
The second one is definitely sweeter.
Okay.
It's pissier. Oh no, it's coming back.
PCR. Really? So you get the peace note in that? Really?
Yes, yeah. The second one has pissy.
Does it smell chocolatey or,
It smells. Is it oud or patchouli? And now I'm confused between
Yeah,
the two.
I think there is a little amount of oud and patchouli in them.
The first one's
Oud
nice.
in the second one. Okay, I guess the question is, do they smell alike? Would you consider them smelling alike?
I can see.
You
what
can
people
see
would
what
mean.
people would mean when they say
Yeah.
they smell alike, yeah? Okay.
But I wouldn't have picked. They're not dupes. They're not
dupes.
They're not that close.
Okay.
More like 70% close.
70% close, guys, okay? I guess 70% close is still a bit close, but
It is close, but maybe
okay,
maybe
but
I'm being harsh.
one isn't a replacement for the other. Like they are not. It's not a substitute, if you
No.
will.
No, the first one's nicer, by the way.
The first one is nicer.
The first one's
All right.
Yeah.
The first one
like
is L'Instant de Guerlain Extreme by the House of Guerlain. And the was Pardon by Nasomatto. That is the one in this hand.
the difference in price between these two?
The Paradon, I think, goes for about 120-ish pounds right now. And you can get Lanstan the Guerlain right now for, I think, less than 90 pounds, maybe 70-ish, 80-ish. Yeah.
So they're not that different in price?
No, you're not that different in price.
Oh, I really like the Guerlain.
You like the Guerlain, yeah?
A lot. This one's
Yeah.
sexy.
Do you get some cacao or cocoa vibe in it? Some chocolatey vibe in it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite sweet as well.
You
But
said
in a chocolatey, not
way.
a fruity way.
Okay.
Yeah, that one's nice. It smells like
Sexy?
sexy, spicy, desserty.
All right, let's rate them, yeah? Let's
nice.
rate them. 1 to 10, what will you give the Lanstan the Guerlain?
8.
8?
Really nice.
Okay. What about the Pardon by Nasomatto?
7.
7.
But it's nice
All
as
right.
well.
It's nice as well. But you just prefer the Guerlain.
Yeah, by far.
All right then.
What do you think?
Well, it's a tough call for me. I think they smell alike. It's a tough one, but gun to my head, I think I'm going to pick the Nasomatto.
Yeah.
Only because of the performance. I think it performs a little bit better than the Lanstan the Guerlain, but for smell alone, it's a tough call. But overall, I'll just take the Pardon. But you prefer the Guerlain, yeah? Okay, but you say they smell 70% alike?
Maybe 70 to 80.
70 to 80% alike. Okay, but the Lanstan the Guerlain wins for you, yeah? Cool.
Yeah, if I smelt the two blindly, I'd be able to pick one. Which one was it?
All right then. So they are not as close a comparison as the Aventus and the Club in the Nuit Intense Man were. Okay, so that's it, guys. There you go. For the next comparison, if you just turn away now, thank you. Sorry. This is the first one, and this is the second one. This is the first one.
Okay. Have I smelled this before?
You have?
I think so.
You think so?
It's really familiar. Okay.
Okay. That's the second one.
Okay. These are more similar.
These are more similar, yeah? Okay. So, off the top, how similar are they?
Like 85?
85? Okay.
They are really quite similar.
Fair enough.
But one is nicer than the other.
Okay. Which is nicer than the other to your nose?
Number 2.
Number 2 is nicer.
Much nicer.
Okay. What would you say is nicer about it? What are you getting from it? What makes you just give it the edge over the other one?
It's warmer.
It's warmer.
Spicier.
Spicier. Okay.
Sexier.
Sexier.
Yeah.
Really? Okay. That is the one you prefer.
Yes.
Bentley Intense.
I like it.
So, is it sexy to you?
Yeah,
It's sexy to you. Okay. Now, the second one is Chambre Noire. Now, Chambre Noire is a niche fragrance from the house of Olfactive Studio. Now, Bentley Intense is from the car makers Bentley and is regarded as designer.
Okay.
And it's way cheaper
Yeah.
than the Chambre Noire.
What's the difference?
Yeah, the difference is about, 80 to 90 pounds between the two of them.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. This one, you can get this one for upwards of 30 pounds, but less than 40 pounds.
Wow.
But that's for the 100ml bottle of the Bentley Intense. And the 100ml bottle of the Chambre Noire goes for maybe about 150-ish or 170-ish. I think so, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Ooh.
So, you prefer the Bentley?
I like the more affordable one.
More affordable one, yeah. And it's not just because of the price. You already stated that you preferred it before I told you how much it cost, yeah. So...
I would give it like a 7. It's really quite nice.
It's quite nice, yeah. Would you say it's sexy?
Very.
Very sexy, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. That's good. But would you consider Chambre Noire to be sexy? Like a laid-back gentleman?
Yeah, it could be sexy too. It's not a bad fragrance.
It's not bad fragrance, but compared to Bentley Intense, just doesn't cut it, yeah?
Yeah, it's just not as... It's not as sexy.
It's not as sexy as Bentley Intense. So,
Nice.
you said 80% similar, both of them?
Yeah, maybe more.
Maybe more. Let's say 85% similar, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. And Now for the final comparison.
Okay.
Okay. This is the first one. This is the second one.
Okay. It's very strong.
Very strong, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's kind of smells like alcohol, like red wine, port, some
Smells
strong
like port?
alcohol smell.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Compare it with this one.
Again, a similar kind of smell.
Similar kind of smell, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, that one's really, really knocks you out. The second one I can.
You could smell close.
More.
Yeah, you have to get it more. But this one knocks you out, right?
They're both really, really boozy smelling.
Boozy smelling. Do they smell exotic to you in any way?
Yeah, they're kind of rosy, oody.
So you get rose and oud there, yeah?
Yeah.
Rose oud.
The first one.
Yeah, the first one is choking you out.
Unbelievable. No, it's too much. Okay. The second one is more bearable.
The second one is more bearable.
Yeah, and
okay, so how similar do you think they are in
really
smell?
similar.
Really similar. Percentage?
Like 85, 90?
85, 90,
They're
yeah.
really maybe 90.
All right, so you want to know what they are?
Okay.
All right, the one that knocks you out, that's too much for you, is More Than Words from the House of Xerjoff.
Okay.
All right, then. Then the other one, the one you say is more bearable, is from the Prive line of Armani. It's called Rose d'Arabie. Rose d'Arabie. So, you said they are 80 to 85% similar, yeah?
I think 90% similar.
90% similar, guys. Okay, so which one would you consider stronger? The More Than Words, yeah?
Yes.
That's stronger. And it's still going that way?
No. It's getting more bearable.
Check the back, yeah.
Oh, no, it's cooling down. It's still
cooling down.
Really strong.
It's still really strong, though. Can I smell that? Okay. All right. So, would you? Let me take them from you, and I'm going to give it to you now. Both of them to you, and you're going to pick one.
Okay.
Smell that? Okay. Smell this.
Oh, the first one.
The first one.
Yeah.
So, guys, Rose d'Arabie wins over More Than Words. Does it have anything to do with the power of More Than Words? Is it too strong or just smell?
I think it's too strong, and there's a note in it that's more pungent.
Okay.
It's a bit harsher.
There's a bit harsher.
More bitter.
More bitter. Rose d'Arabie for you is smoother.
Yeah.
It's more bearable. It's more, even. Okay.
Sweeter, more pleasant. Yeah.
More pleasant. Rose d'Arabie wins over Xerjoff More Than Words.
Definitely.
So there you have it, guys.
What was the price difference for those two?
The price difference, it's not actually that much. For Rose d'Arabie, I think you can get it retail for about 180, 190 pounds. And it comes in a 100 ml bottle. Okay, but the Xerjoff More Than Words comes, I don't know, I think it might be a little bit upwards of 200 pounds, just a little bit, maybe between 200 and 220 pounds. And it comes in a 50 ml bottle.
Key view of how perfumes compare to each other. I think a lot of the time the cheap ones. The more inexpensive ones.
Yeah, the more inexpensive ones to your nose, tended to be more preferable to her when she smelled them blind. And I am of that opinion too. Hope you guys like it. And if you don't like it, eat your heart out. Okay, guys. So that's it from Nissan.
And that's it from me. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, guys.